Hey everyone, I believe we are live. We are live. We are live. So let me see. Let me make this. Why it is not working? Pin like that. Yes, and we are waiting on Puma, and he will definitely come in a minute. I believe that. So be patient, be patient. We will. I believe we are live. And now I can hear my own voice. Just one. So let me see. Let me make this. Why is it? Oh my God, I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Oh my God. Oh my God, hallelujah to be messy. Hey guys, I'm here again. Hey Janet, hey my friends, nice to see you. So we'll see if he is coming. I just get an email from him. They'll say we're going to be let in the Zoom meeting. Let's see if he is here. And let's see if he is here. No, I cannot see him. Okay, wait, we will take a look. So he's a little bit late, so bear with him. He's a little bit late to be on here. And no, I'm so sorry from his breakdown in 3 minutes. So he's joining now. He's coming in now, guys. So wait on him. He is jumping on now. I can see he is checking in, Puma. So let us see if he is on now. So we can start this interview with him. So Puma, can you hear me? I cannot hear you, my friend. I cannot hear you.
Hola, hola.
I can hear you now.
Awesome.
So nice to you joining us.
Thank you, Tanya. We had a different link. Sorry for that.
It doesn't matter. The link was in the email as I was jumping on. So let's just jump in there. Because we have waited here on your 5 minutes on the live one. And we just started. So hey guys, and welcome to World Conversation Summits. My name is Tanya Anderson, and I am your host in this amazing summit. And today we have a guest with us, a guest speaker. He's called Puma. Can you please say your name? Because we have not practiced before we jump in, so I can only say Puma. So please say your whole name, my friend.
Hello. I am Puma Quispe Singona from the Chinchero Mountains, and I'm a medicine man here. Very happy to share with you the powerful wisdom of Pachamama.
Amazing. And guys, we have like 15 minutes together and we are wrap it up. So it is a little bit shorter than normal. So we are just stepping in the question. So the topic we will talk about today, so bear with me, it's co-creating life in harmony and something with Pachamama and Mother Earth. My friend, can you please say the topic?
Yes, today we're going to have a sharing about the power of connecting with Mother Earth, with the sacred nature around us, to make our lives happier, to bring harmony, to bless our lives with that beautiful energy from Pachamama.
Okay, so the shorter version, my friend, because you say a difficult topic that you text me because I get to say the topic when I ask you the question. So the shorter version of what is the topic today?
Co-creating with Pachamama.
Good, I will write it down. So tell us a little bit about, when I write this down, tell us a little bit about who are you and where does this passion start from, Pachamama, and what is Pachamama exactly?
Pachamama is a Quechua word for Mother Earth. Here in the Andes, in Peru, our life with nature, our life with the sacredness of nature is very strong, is very powerful. The traditions from our ancestors lived for thousands of years in a way of living with nature and Mother Earth, with sacredness and absolute consciousness. So for me, here in Chinchero, in the community of the highlands, high mountains, I have begun training with my grandfather since I was 6 years old as a medicine man. So I grew up in play, I grew up in ceremony, I grew up in connection with Mother Earth, as a child. So I grew naturally to that powerful belief system, to that sacred way of being with our Mother Earth. And that is the passion that I share with the whole planet, with the global family. The wisdom and the knowledge that I received from my grandfather and other powerful masters, elders, is what I'd love to transmit throughout the planet.
Beautiful. So in this area where you're working with co-creating with Puma Mama, I did not say that correctly, doesn't matter. And like, what is the threat around that? Like when people stepping out in Mother Earth, like what is the biggest threat you're facing in your work?
We don't really have so much of a threat. We don't really have so much of a trouble. The
So what?
main concern we have is that a lot of young people are leaving the communities without building a very strong identity with their culture. When you don't have strong roots, when you don't have a strong connection with where you come from, often when you go out to the world, you can get easily lost in that connection to your ancestry, in that connection to your culture, and you can go missing that powerful roots. You can go missing that powerful strength that you need. That's why, in a world we are living that is so global, that everything is so vast and grand globally, what we are missing is that ancestral connection to our roots. And that's why, as much as we need to be in this global world, we also need to be connected to our local heritage. So that is one of the main concerns. There's a lot of cultural identity being lost here in the Andes, and a lot of the young people, go out to the world without really connecting to their roots. So that's something we need to work on. That's something we need to even include in the education right in school. It's only been 10 years that the Quechua language is just being taught again. That's the Inca language in the school.
My friend, before you're sharing, so before you're going in that, like, what is your solution to create that connection from people to Mother Earth? Like, what is your solution there? And also for people that's watching, like, what can people do if they have a challenge with that?
Just go out to the nature, connect with Mother Earth, with the sacred trees, with the animals. They're existing in a much higher frequency of energy than we are. And we are usually very stressed. We are usually just overloaded with emotional, psychological stuff that we took on from family and community. So we need to liberate ourselves from that heaviness. We need to liberate ourselves from that heart emotional process. And the best way is to connect with sacred nature, with the animals, with the plants, with the flowers. I mean, it sounds like people have forgotten this very important practice. We don't have any time for ourselves in nature. We're too busy working, planning, and that's why we need to remember to go back to nature.
Mm. So when people is there, maybe there's someone here in the audience or on the social media that is a little bit challenged around to create that connection. Like, what is the first step they can do in the work you're doing to really create the connection so it get more easier for people to do that connection every day?
Wherever we are, whether we are out in nature or whether we are, even in our homes, office, buildings, we need to put both of our feet firmly on Mother Earth and sort of press our feet to the ground. And as soon as you do that, there is a powerful renewal, revitalizing energy that is coming in from your feet and filling your whole body. And this is not only healing you, but it can also re-energize you, especially when people are feeling so drained, so tired, so stressed. All of a sudden that, when you press your feet to Mother Earth, you can actually receive that battery recharge that you need.
Mm. So whatever is like at home or outside, they can create this connection to put the both feet on the ground and it will connect with Mother Earth, is what you're saying?
Yes, that is the beginning. I mean, all that you need is that simple practice to put both of your feet firmly on this ground that you are on, and immediately that connection will happen. The other part that is also very important is to be conscious that here we call it Pachamama, which
Pachamama.
translates to Mother of Time and Space. So while we are here with the Mother of Time and Space, we are always in ceremony. We are always in sacred space and sacred time. So the other part that is necessary is to be conscious of every moment in our lives being blessed, of every place where we are, every little inch of a place that we are occupying. It's sacred space. And being conscious in this way is very important because it never goes one way. For us, Mother Earth not only is alive, she's conscious. She's intelligence, she is consciousness, and a far more advanced intelligence than ours. So when we connect with the spirit of nature, when we connect just with nature in this conscious way, we are also acquiring that sacred intelligence. We are also receiving that sacred wisdom to live in our lives better. So the next step after putting our feet firmly in the ground is to be conscious of Mother Earth being conscious, being intelligent, being alive, and we are living with her, we are interacting with her consciously, intentionally. And this is the beginning of an amazing journey of our lives. Everything changes. We no longer feel, even when we are by ourselves, we no longer feel lonely. Even when everybody have turned their back on us, Mother Earth will always be there to support you, to back you up, regardless what you're doing. That's the unconditional love that you can feel when you connect consciously to Pachamama, to Mother Earth.
It's so beautiful. Where does this word come from? Pachamama.
Pachamama comes from the Quechua language. Pacha is a word that means time and space, and of course, Mama is the mother of time and space. So, Quechua language, which was the Inca language here in the Andes, there was only one word for both time and space. And the reason for that is because it's the power of creation. For us, we believe you couldn't be here if it wasn't for your father and your mother. So everything to acknowledge in life is for the sacred masculine and for the sacred feminine. Now, not only your biological parents conceived you, you were also conceived by sacred time and sacred space. That's for us, time is the father and space is the mother. You were also conceived by powerful cosmic forces. You were also conceived by powerful earth forces. So when we are born, here in the Andes, we believe we are born to many mothers, many fathers, and of course, our biological parents. But you can never go orphan if your biological parents left. You will always have your spirit parents. And here in the Andes, we have a tradition, just in case, because you can't take for granted your parents, just in case they left at some point, you need to have many godparents. By the time you are 3 years old, every child has at least 3 godparents. Godmother, godfather, godmother, godfather, from the first haircut, from the first words you said, from the first steps you gave. And then they're the ones who bless a whole life being your parents. So there is a very rich feeling that you can never be orphan. You will always have many parents to look after you. And that's the origins for this word, Pachamama.
It's beautiful, my friends. So when you're sharing that, what is coming up to me is really like, in the past, I had a big challenge with really loving myself and find out like, where do I belong? Where do I have my voice? And nature, like really connect with nature. I learned that through forest bathing, was really connecting with that. And I find the true connection with myself on who I am and really love myself and know I have a place in this earth. So yeah, nature has really been a big element in my life to where I am today.
That is beautiful. We are missing that. Even for people who live in the urban places, in the cities, there's always a plant somewhere. There's always a flower somewhere. Even to connect with those plants is very important. Animals, the closest ones, dogs, cats, that live near us, they are always healing us. They're always taking care of us. They give their life, for our survival, for our well-being. So for us, they're like doctors. The best doctors are the animals, whether they're birds, whether they're our pets, they're our doctors. They're constantly taking care of us, looking after us, and healing us. So it's amazing, and it's very powerful for us to connect in this way with the powerful animals, for example.
It's so powerful. So people that's like in entrepreneur world, I'm really going out there. I want to create a different for conservation. I really have a big idea, something you want to work on. Like, how can this Pachamama, oh my God, my friends, really support people to create that connection, to really following through with the project to make that a reality?
I would like for these powerful projects to be more conscious. In the same way that they want to protect Mother Earth, to consider ourselves part of that sacred nature and to prioritize us as humanity in those projects. Because Mother Earth will be better protected when there are more conscious people of the nature around them, of maintaining, because we're the only ones in the planet who can bring everything out of balance.
True.
Everything else in nature is working towards a perfect balance. We're the only ones who can break that powerful harmony. So in those projects, we need to prioritize the education of humanity to be more conscious of Mother Earth. And the second we are more conscious of Mother Earth, we can bring back that balance around us. And we will be another elemental being on Earth that is going to be creating balance and equilibrium in this planet. We are living in paradise. We are living in the best place in the universe. This place is the only place where you can still love. A lot of places in the universe, we believe the species or the beings have developed so much that they no longer have these feelings like we do here. Here in this planet, we may not be as advanced, but we still have the possibility to feel love. And that's something that it's like a treasure. It's a special alchemic gold that we have here in the earth. And a lot of people from the stars come here to learn that from us. So we are blessed. We are living in this beautiful paradise. We need to take better care of it. And taking better care of it is also educating our brothers and sisters to have a consciousness, to have an attitude, to have a feeling towards Mother Earth that is, genuinely from our hearts, that is genuinely conscious, that is genuinely intentional, so that we can learn from this sacred nature and be more intelligent. Right now, we are not as clever. We are not taking very good care of our own Pachamama. Our own Pachamama is this physical body. We're loading it with stress, we're loading it with fears, with doubts, and those heavy emotional processes start affecting the balance and equilibrium that this body was created with. So we're not taking very good care of our own Pachamama. We're not taking very good care of Pachamama around us. So in those projects, we need to prioritize educating people.
Beautiful. So education really creates connection with Mother Earth every day is two of the key elements to really like to be in service to Mother Earth.
For us, not so much service, but part of the equilibrium is to give back. Really, what you're doing is not service. What you're doing is you are catching up. You are just returning what you have taken, because anything that you're doing, everything that you have around you belongs to Mother Earth. It was from nature, and we took it, because Pachamama is that generous. She's always giving to us the technology, the science, the food, the medicines, everything she has for us. There is nothing that we are missing. And unfortunately, there has been, I'm going to say, out of innocence, there has been a process where we took that for granted. And so whenever I hear political leaders, whenever I hear even some regular entrepreneur people saying, we have all the resources, we cannot call Pachamama a resource, although she is giving us everything. We need to have an exchange. We can't just take, because there is a cosmic force that makes sure everything goes both ways. So when we are not giving back to Pachamama, Pachamama is taking it anyways, and she will take your life if she needs to take your life.
Mm.
And that will come back to the balance of everything that is being taken from Pachamama. So when we live consciously giving back to Mother Earth our attention, our consciousness, our presence, we're just catching up with the reciprocity. We are hardly catching up with the reciprocity. Even if we lived here for 1,000 years, it wouldn't be enough for us to give back everything that we receive from her.
Beautiful. So with that knowledge you have right now, what guidance would you give to the viewers that is here right now to make a change in their lifestyle?
The younger you realize these powerful connections are necessary in our lives, the better. And the more rich, the more powerful your lives will become. Because especially when we're very young, we take on so much and we're hardly carrying everything we took on from family, from community, from these times, from the world, because we live in a global culture, so we need to have global awareness. And so it's time for us, the best times for us to go to nature and to just say to Mother Earth, you know, to this powerful nature, be with me, help me. I'm having troubles with my mom. I'm having troubles with my dad. I'm having troubles with the world. I'm having troubles with the things that are happening to me. And all of a sudden you will start transforming all these energies into joy, into love, because Mother Earth will tell you, yes, you're having troubles, but look at what you're learning. Look at what's making you, you know, stronger. Look at what's really doing to your health. You know, you're building up a powerful emotional process. You're becoming more intelligent. You're being able to take care of the whole family. So, and then you'll start feeling much better with yourself, more confident, more strong, and more in harmony with everything that happens to you in life. The ultimate purpose of communion and connection with nature is absolute harmony. So that when you have that, you're just at peace with everything that is happening around you. Regardless of what's happening around you, you will always be able to just take a breath in and breathe it out in absolute harmony.
Beautiful. So to you guys that is on here on the Zoom together with Puma and me, if you have some question for Puma, there is the opportunity for you to ask him question. So you get to unmute yourself and ask the question you have on your heart. So just unmute yourself or raise your hand and you can ask Puma the question you have on the heart. You can also ask Puma some support around how you can connect with the Mother Earth and where you learn more about his work. If you need to know more about his work, you can go back to your newsletter. There is all his links and you can find them there. So just go back and click and follow him on the different kind of platform he have. So to you guys that's on, Janet, Hannah, and Dawn, on Pierre, I think it's called. Do you have some questions? Yeah, Janet, yeah.
Hi, hola Puma.
Hello, Janet. Happy to see you.
You too. So I'm finding it, having grown up in a relationship where I didn't feel a lot of love from my natural parents, to really get into what that feels like to be in love with a mother. Is there anything you can give me for that?
Yes, you know, while we are here, we have our mother and our father, and we can't take them for granted because they're not going to always be here. So what is important is to achieve unconditional love, because while we have that one reason to love them, to fall in love with them, the fact that they, for example, mom was able to carry me in her womb, to go through all the processes in the pregnancy, even not eating well, not drinking well, not sleeping well, everything she gave from herself to us, that is something we need to be grateful for. And once we are here in this life, we might see many things that we don't like about the way they do things, the way they say things. And that's where we need to achieve unconditional love, regardless whether they were beautiful, whether they were not beautiful, whether they were good or whether they were not good. You love them. And ultimately, that love is for you, because your mother and your father, they're also a part of you. So when you love them, you are loving yourself. And self-love is one of the most powerful medicines of these times.
Thank you. Happy equinox.
Happy equinox.
Thank you so much, Jenna. So if you have if you have some other questions to Puma, please let him know, and you can ask him your question. So just go on mute, and there's one more there.
Hello, hi.
Hello,
Hi, my friend.
Hi there. Hi, Puma. Hi, Tanya.
Hi.
I just joined now, so I thought I'd just pop in and quickly say hello. Puma, so lovely to see you again. And I just wanted to ask, actually, if I just joined towards the end, so I may have already missed this, but I just wanted to ask is, how can we teach like our children and our family how to reconnect with Mother Earth, Pachamama? And how can we, like a simple thing that they could do today, to sow some seeds for equinox and also just allow those seeds to bloom for the future? Thank you.
The best way, children have a natural connection with nature that as we grow up, it starts disconnecting. So I always recommend for children to plant something themselves, like a flower or a plant or a fruit. It's even more powerful when it's a fruit or a vegetable, because they tend it and then they get to harvest it. And then when they actually even eat it, that's when the connection has been planted for the rest of their lives. For children, it's much easier. All they need to do is to be part of a planting process and plant a flower or plant something in their garden. In the urban places, it's a little bit hard, but it actually needs to be like a little pot with a flower. Like if they could even plant that and take care of that. This is the most powerful way of teaching children how to connect with Mother Earth, and to tell her, that the earth is alive and it's going to give life to this plant and it's going to bloom. And once it blooms, they witness that reality. They witness that process. And that process can stay with them for the rest of their lives.
You're unmuted, Per, if I say your name
Paveen.
correctly.
Well, you can call me V. I was just saying thank you so much. That's beautiful. I love that idea. Little blooming pots and children with blooming flowers.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Parveen.
Thank you. So we can take one more question. So if there's someone else that have one more question to Puma, please unmute yourself and ask him your question, my dear friends. You can also raise your virtual hands and I will unmute you and you can ask me a question.
As we are completing, I would like to send jaguar medicine. The jaguar is a very special feline in the Amazon of this part of the world. And it's known as a master of connection with Mother Earth. But before we do that, we will listen to Hannah.
Hi.
Hi, Hannah.
Hello. Hi, Puma. Hi, Janet.
Hello, Hannah.
My question is about how to give back in gratitude in a very short, condensed way. I am in a situation of a kind of disconnection from nature, in that I have a very rare disease where I've been living inside an air-sealed safe room for the last 7 years. But it is through this disconnection from humans, I've discovered connection with Pachamama and with nature, and that even in this space, nature is always here, always present. So that quietness to hear. Sorry, yes.
So Hannah, the first medicine that is for you is gratitude. Being grateful, being grateful is a very high frequency vibration. It's similar to love. It vibrates in the same frequency. So when you're saying thank you, Pachamama, you are already embodying that powerful high frequency energy. And it's actually not necessary to give back something physically. Just your gratitude would be enough. However, if you want to manifest that gratitude to Mother Earth, then you can do the same exercise that I was telling for the children. You can plant something out in nature and for it to let it bloom, and that will be your contribution to the beauty in the planet. Or you can give back spiritually by telling somebody else, look at that beautiful nature, love it. And the second you do that, that's another offering you're giving back to Pachamama. And Pachamama will say, you are a seed. You are like a seed that is sprouting, that is blooming, and that will also be healing you from whatever disease that you have. Because the medicine is right under our feet. It's right in this ground, is in sacred Mother Earth. Whatever we need to heal ourselves is right here for us. We just need to be grateful. We just need to forgive ourselves. We just need to liberate ourselves from whatever has created those physical conditions. That's the process of healing. For us, it's just forgiving ourselves, because if it wasn't put on us, we took it on, consciously or unconsciously. We did not come with this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. So Puma, before we are ending, you are sharing a little bit about the jaguar. Can you please
Yes,
share that, my
so
friend?
the jaguar is a very powerful master connector to Mother Earth. Apparently out in the forest, in the Amazon, wherever the jaguar is the most sacred trees, the most sacred plants. They connect with these plants, they connect with these trees. And whenever there is human beings that come into the forest, the jaguar introduces the human beings to the plants. Our original ancestors learned about medicinal plants from the jaguar. So this jaguar is a very intelligent being that lives in the nature. And we need to be in that same way. And I'm going to share that powerful nature with you. And I'm going to light up this pipe with black tobacco from the Amazon. And as I blow to you, I am sending away this powerful intelligence of the jaguar, so that you can also live in nature intelligently, and you can introduce many more people to the power, to the beauty, and to the sacredness of nature. Samin Jagal Panche Tulun Jayawar Jay. Blessings.
Thank you so much, Puma. It was a big blessing. And thank you so much for your gratitude, your wise words, and for you being in this world and for us. So to you guys out there, go to link. If whatever that's coming up on you, send it to Puma, comment on his post and share what was bringing up in you, and really pay it forward to share your voice with what you learn and what you are taking out from this and missing into you and the wisdom Puma had to give to you. With that, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much, Puma. It was a blessing, and thank you for choosing this amazing show in your life.
Thank you, Tanya, for inviting me, and thank you to everyone that was present. It's good to see you all, and happy equinox. Change your lives. Cycles have been closed, and new cycles in life are being opened as of yesterday for the next 3 days. We have powerful cosmic forces, planetary forces supporting you in this moment. So enjoy it.